Hello, my name is Brian D. Barton, and I would like to welcome you to this Wednesday's edition of The Word is Your Stage, where you control the outcome. And I know that we're all pumped up because of the new year. Last week, we had our resolutions set up, we had our celebration going on, and we just was excited about the new promises and possibilities that this new year's hold. But now that the festivities are gone, how are you doing in regards to your resolution? You know, I believe that a lot of times these upcoming weeks become very, very hard for people because after all the motivation has gone, after all the hoopla and all the celebration is finished, it's now time to actually keep that momentum going. And so I ask you, how are you doing? Last week, I told you guys to write your resolutions down, write everything that you wanted to do in your life down and choose a few of them that you really saw was important enough to keep going throughout the year. But now today, I want to talk to you about the process because your successes will be determined by the process that you go through. See, in baseball, they tell us not to focus on the results oftentimes because we have no control over whether or not we get a hit. But however, what they tell us to focus on is the process, our routine, the way we prepare, the way we approach our at-bats, all those things that lead up to the moment in which we are looking to get a hit. However, a lot of times in our life, we focus too much on the results and we forget about the process. Just like in math, there's steps by steps that you have to take in order to get to a solution. And the thing is even if you get the solution wrong, you can always backtrack and see where you went wrong. And that's what's so important about the process. It's like a map. The process is directions to get you to the destination that you have. Because even if the process is as easy as going from A to B in a straight line, there is still a distance that has to be covered. So I tell you today to focus on the process. Determine how you're going to get there. Determine what needs to be done in between point A and point B in order for you to be successful. Because the process is going to be the most important part to determining your successes. Now, once again, last week I told you about writing those ideas down. And now this week, I want you to focus on how you're going to actualize those dreams. What are the steps that you're going to take in order to get where you need to be? Because personally in my life, I mentioned that the 4 things that I wanted to do was obviously get back to the major leagues, get my book in the mainstream, become a speaker on the national level, and also get my foundation going. And I've been taking steps now, not only after I've written down all of my things that I wanted to do, I've actually been taking steps now to see how I'm going to actually go about fulfilling them. With my foundation, I met up with a consultant in order to come up with strategies and how we're going to not only market, but how we're going to fundraise, how we're going to set up our curriculum, and things of that nature. We discussed about building a team around the foundation in order for it to keep going even when I'm not around. With my book, I've been reaching out to different journalists and different entities in which I can help get my book out there and help me promote my book. I've been writing out the strategies and how I'm going to best market my book. In my personal life and in my baseball life, I've been going to the gym. I've been doing the necessary things that are required for me to continue to have a successful season. And even on the speaking realm, if I want to do something internationally, I got to start reaching out to the international people, and that's what I've been doing. I've been setting guidelines to how I'm going to approach these people. I've been setting guidelines on what type of message that I want to send on an international level. And I gave myself a blueprint. I gave myself a map in my life into how I'm going to accomplish my goals. And that's what you should be doing in your life. Give yourself a map. Give yourself that GPS in order to get to where you need to be, because that is what's important. That is what's required, because you can't get to where you're going if you don't know how to get there, if you don't know where you're going. So I just want you to take that message and really focus on the process. Really focus on strategizing how you're going to get to where you need to be in your life. And I want you also to remember that the word is your stage and you control the outcome. God bless you.